सबको नमस्कार. This is fourth part of fungicide classification. In the part 1 I have discussed about the copper fungicide. In the part 2 we have discussed about the dithiocarbamate fungicide. In the part 3 we have discussed about the some important organic fungicide. Today I am going to talk about the antibiotics. So please watch those 3 video I have made previously. So first antibiotic is the streptomycin. Streptomycin is actually used to control bacterial seed-borne disease. That's why I have given one tick in bacteria. That means it is effective against bacteria, and the recommended dose is 100 ppm or more. Okay, but there is a greater chance of building resistance in the strain of bacteria because of the high dose. To solve that problem, we have to use streptomycin with oxytetracycline or terramycin, and this mixture is called as agromycin. Okay, now one important point is that it is actually effective against both gram negative and gram positive bacteria. Now the second important antibiotic is the cyclohexamide. Cyclohexamide actually the byproduct of streptomycin, and its trade name is actidione. Okay, now here I have written that bacteria and cross. Why I have given this cross? Because it is ineffective against bacteria and it is used to control Pythium dibarianum. Okay, and here I have given another symbol, that is cross. Why? Because it is now banned in agricultural purpose. Why? Because it has this very small gap between the recommended concentration and phytotoxic concentration. It also causes mutagenic effect in the plant. That's why it is banned. So this type of small point like bacteria cross, bacteria right, and single cross, it is make easy to remember. So please build your own note from the any study material you want. All this I am mentioning these are from the Arun Katyan and Nimraj Sunda. Okay, so the third one is the grisofulvin. It is actually not a fungicide. Remember I have told the fungistatic and antisporulent. Fungistatic are those chemicals which don't kills fungus, rather they check the growth of the fungal bodies. So this is actually fungistatic, and it also cannot control bacteria. That's why I have given one cross. Okay, and it is actually extracted from the Penicillium grisofulvum, but now it is seen that it is actually obtained from the many Penicillium strain. Okay, it is actually byproduct of all those Penicillium genus. Now it is actually effective against powdery mildew. Okay, that's one point. And the fourth one is the arofungin. Arofungin is, there is nothing more to read up there, but the one point is that it actually protect from rotting in the storage house. Okay, now the fifth one is the blastocidin ace. It is actually another important point here. It is actually effective against bacteria. That's why I have given one tick, and it is actually produced from the Streptomyces graciochromogens. Okay, now it is actually effective against Pyricularia oryzae, and it is also told as chemotherapeutic because this actually suppress the growth. Okay, now the last important antibiotic is the casugamycin. It actually obtained from the Streptomycin casugaensis. Okay, it selectively active against Pyricularia oryzae and Pseudomonas species. So that's it for the today. We have covered the antibiotic. In the next video we will cover about the fungus. Those are systemic in nature. There are many fungus in systemic nature, so in the next video I will discuss all about them. Please do consider watching part 1 and part 2, where I have given all this, where I have discussed all this about the thiocarbamate, organic fungicides, and copper fungicides. Thanks for watching. Be subscribed.